Today we're going to learn to weld aluminum in under 5 minutes with the YesWelder double pulse aluminum MIG welder. It's a multi-process MIG, TIG, or stick machine, but in this video we'll be focusing on welding 1/16 inch or 15 gauge aluminum, much like you'd see in today's pickup truck bodies and boxes. To weld, simply hold the tip about a ½ inch away from the workpiece and pull the trigger. And that's it. If you're having trouble maintaining the correct distance with the gun, you can even get away with putting it right down on the workpiece. So let's give that a try. And here's a close-up shot of the back side of that weld. This is 15 gauge aluminum, or 1/16 of an inch, and it gets hot fast. So let's see if we can run a series of spot welds like we would with sheet metal in bodywork. And last, we'll do our best to weld these two pieces at 90 degrees. And here's a close-up shot of those welds cleaned up. To set the welder up for aluminum, you can purchase the optional spool gun from YesWelder or install a graphene liner that comes with the welder. We'll be installing the liner, so to do that, lay the gun out nice and flat. Next, remove the end parts. This guy slips off. Use the wrench that comes with the welder. And these come apart too. On the end that connects to the welder, undo this little nut and pull out the standard liner. Once that's pulled out, we can replace it with the graphene liner for aluminum. You can cut the new liner material very easily with a new razor blade. It comes with a flexible coil on the end, but you're just going to cut that right off with a razor blade. And now we'll feed that new liner all the way from the machine end to the gun end, and we'll go right out of the gun end. On the gun end, you'll want to make sure that the liner butts up with this part. So we'll put that together so that that happens. We'll just push with this part in, screw that guy down, reinstall the consumables, and we're good on this end. On the machine end, you're going to trim the liner at 3 inches. or the length of this part that we're going to remove from the welder. Once you have that done, put this end back together. And you're finished. That 3-inch part has a little C-clip that fits right here. And let me show you what that looks like in the machine. That clip fits right there. Once you pull that clip off, you can push this out, and from the other side, pull it. And now we'll pull it from that end. Next, we'll install the drive roller for aluminum 0.035 inches. At this point, we can install the gun. And check the fit. This is what it should look like from the inside. Your graphene liner lined right up with the groove. Now we can feed the wire through. When you adjust this nut right here, you want just enough tension on it to keep it from unrolling on you. And we're going to clip this so we have it nice and straight. And I'm just going to try to straighten the wire out just a little bit. So when we feed it, we can get it right in there. We can close this down, and this is the tensioner. Now let me show you what it looks like when we feed that through there. Before you feed the wire through, you'll want to remove these end parts so that the wire doesn't get stuck on them. And now by pushing this button in, we can feed the wire. It starts out slow and then it'll speed up. At this point, the machine is set up for aluminum MIG welding. Now let's check out some welder settings. We'll be using 100% argon gas. We have it turned on. There's a button on the front of the machine, and if you press it, it will check your gas setting for you, and you can adjust it with this right here. We have it set at 30 CFH. Again, this is a multi-function welder, so under mode you have MIG, pulse MIG, lift TIG, or stick, the trigger type, the wire size, the settings for automatic or manual welding, and the type of wire that you're welding with. Under mode, we have it set to MIG. Under trigger type, we have it set to 2T, which is on, off. The wire size is 0.035. Under menu, we're going to go to weld spec, and induction is set to 3. The wire feed roller speed is set at 2. Hot start is set at 2. Pre-gas 0.5. Post-gas 0.5. This is burn back time set at 7. And syn off. That means this is in manual mode. And when it's in manual mode, we can change the wire feed speed here. We can go higher or lower, and the voltage here. If you want to save your settings, go to save. You can select where you want to put it, and then just hold this button down. With a little practice and time spent trying different settings, such as pulse MIG to reduce heat with thin sheet metal, I think this welder will be just perfect for MIG welding aluminum in the body shop. I hope you enjoyed this review video on the YesWelder YWM-211P, and I hope it gives you confidence to try aluminum MIG welding. If it did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.